welcome to my channel. My name is Mia and this is going to be the last video of 2015. This is going to be our goodbye 2015, hello 2016 video, and it's going to be a book haul. Without any further ado, let's get started. The first book that I'm going to show you guys is a book that I've been looking for a long time. This writer is a very special writer for me because it's the first writer I ever read from. He's a classic writer, he's a Cuban writer, and I'd never been able to find his work translated. And then finally I found in the Penguin's website this book. It's part of their classics, and I believe Barnes & Noble also has it, at least online. And that is Jose Marti Selected Writings. It's just a special writer for me, at least, and I love his work. So I've been wanting to be able to recommend it to you guys because I couldn't really do that. I mean, they only had it in Spanish. I've never seen his works in English. So now that I found it, I'm super excited. I actually bought the same copy for a friend as a gift because I just want to spread the love for this book. I'm very, very glad I managed to get my little hands on it. The next book is a book that I saw in Jane Campbell's YouTube channel. I'm sure most of you, or if not all of you, already know about her. She's fantastic. I love watching her videos. I love her recommendations. They're all so different, and every time I watch one of her videos, I swear I add at least 5 books to my TBR. It's crazy. I always want to buy them because they all sound so interesting and so different. So I saw this on one of her videos, I don't remember which one, and I was just so drawn to it, I had to get it. And that book is The Book Collector, and it's by Thompson. And if I remember correctly for what she was describing of the book, because I just got it today actually on the mail and I haven't even looked at it, but I believe it's about this young woman who marries this man, and he is a collector of books. Like, he just collects books. He buys books and collects them, and he has this crazy large library, but he doesn't ever really read the books. He just collects them because he finds them pretty, and she feels that perhaps she's also just a collection and he just got her because she's, you know, pretty or whatever, something like that. I don't know exactly all the details, but I think that's kind of what she was explaining in her video, and it just captivated me. I'm like, I have to read it. I love the cover also, so I had to get it, and here it is now. The next 2 books are also inspired by Jane Campbell's video because I was able to splurge just a little bit, and I decided to go ahead and get some of the books that I had on my long Jane Campbell's inspired books to read list. This next book, I didn't necessarily see it, or it wasn't necessarily recommended by Jane Campbell, but I got it in an editorial house which she recommends all the time, and it is the Insomniac Circus. And this is a tongue-tie title for me, like, you don't understand, I cannot pronounce this title, but this is by Amorak, Heuy, and it's a very small book. I think most of the books in that editorial are small. I think they're mostly poetry books, at least all the ones that I saw were poetry, and they were all small. She makes them by hand. I'll link the editorial website down below. It's really cute, and I just was captivated. I actually got, I think, 3 total, but this is the only one that I've received so far. The other 2 hopefully will come soon, but you know, with the holidays and all, shipping is always getting delayed during the holiday seasons. Anyways, I already read this one. I thought it was pretty fascinating. I gave it 4 stars, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it on the wrap-up for the month. But I love how beautiful they all are. They're all handmade, and they're just like the most beautiful thing ever. So I definitely want to purchase more from this editorial house because it's really, really adorable. Because I love poetry, something I really like, and so far the only poetry that I've read has been classical, more traditional poetry, and I wanted to read more modern poetry as well, so that I can compare the two. And you know, I just wanted to expand my reading. That's one of my goals for 2016, of which I'll tell you more in another video. But yes, I love this little books. They're so cute, and this one was actually really good. I gave it, like I said, 4 stars. So the next book is also inspired by Jane Campbell, and it is Girl King, and this is by Brittany Cavallaro. I've seen her talk about this book a couple times in her videos, and the cover itself has grasped me, but I believe is a series of poems. It's a book of poems. It's a small book full of poems, and I believe it's a pretty dark type of poetry. Is dark, and I believe is about the way that women have been treated throughout the ages. Something along the line of that. I don't remember exactly what it is about, but I'll tell you a little bit of what it says in the back here. It just says, the poems in Brittany Cavallaro's Girl King are whispered from behind a series of masks, those of victim and aggressor, 19th century madame and reluctant magician's girl, of truck stop Persephone and frustrated tutor scholar. I just really think I'm going to like it. The next book was a gift. At my new job, me and a couple of the other girls that worked there with me, we decided to start a book club together and to read a different book a month. And the first book we chose is The Girl on the Train, and this is by Paula Hawkins. And this was a gift. One of the girls bought it for all of us. I'm super excited to start. I think we're going to start on January 1st. I hope I like this book. I've heard mixed things about it. Some people have loved it, other people not so much. So I'm very excited to see what I think about it once I'm done reading it. I don't know too much about this story, but I think the story follows a girl whose life is quite ordinary, and then one day she's on the train and she witnesses something, and she, I believe, tries to speak up, and things just get crazy. I know it's supposed to be a thriller and it's supposed to be very scary and creepy, and I'm very excited to read it. And the last read I have here to show you guys is Batman Eternal Volume 2, because as you all know, if you've been watching my videos, I loved Batman Eternal Volume 1, and I've been wanting to continue this series because I thought it was fantastic. So I had to get Volume 2. I hope to get to read this one quite soon. I have so many comic books that I want to read. I've been wanting to get more into comics, and I've been wanting to get more into poetry and more into thrillers, scary reads, and I feel that the things that I've been purchasing lately and all of the things that I have on this book haul are very well adjusted to those goals. Although I am sad to say goodbye to 2015, it is time. It is alright. We move forwards and we can look back at our wonderful memories or at all the things and learnings we took from the year, but always looking forward to what the next year has to offer. And that is it for this video. I wish you all a very happy new year. I hope you have a fantastic time with your family or your loved ones, and I will see you next year.